Hello, this is Charlie again. This is, the rest of the message from John F. Kennedy. And this is what he's got to say. Hello, it is me, Kennedy. Like I said before, I know I sound slightly different come through Charlie, but well, I'll get to the point, and it's Bush and his wars again. And what you people have to do, you're all saying, well, what can we do about it? You think your government's actually been hijacked. They haven't been hijacked at all. They know what they're doing. Well, they think they know what they're doing, and it's all getting out of hand. But what all you people, all you can do, basically, is just stick up to them. And there's all websites all over the web which actually do petitions, demonstrations, and all that sort of thing. And Homeland Security, if you actually get one of their websites and just go to theirs, you'll get it all there. And that's what you have to do. But will you get anywhere? Well, what can you do? You've got to try, and there's a lot of yous actually trying. And these governments are hard to get through to. And even President Bush getting back into power again. Don't you actually think what's going on? But a lot of yous do. These votes are actually fiddled. There's nothing basically, honest about any American governments, or any governments. I mean, why did Bush get him back in power? Because there was no one that would actually carry it on from what damage he's already made, and there was no one, because he's the only sort of person that would do it. And that's why he got back into power. It's a pity he didn't do something from the start. I mean, all the other presidents that slightly bent Clinton. I mean, he's not as bad as Bush, but he knew the policies. Once you get into the White House, you know the truth, and if you don't do as you're told, you get shot like me. That's what happens. But I can't say any more, but if this goes on, China, Russia, like I mentioned before, not actually Pakistan, but even Egypt. You all know this. Well, you don't all know it. There's a lot of people that don't know it. And the people who actually believe in life after death. This is Kennedy. And if you people don't want bloody to believe it, I shouldn't talk like that, but we get annoyed just like you people doing all these demonstrations and everything. And this world's going down. And us spirits are part of civilization. And they're making a lot of damage to the human race. And oil is evil. And basically, like I said before, I remind you again, is these governments, the American governments, actually think that who's going to end up with no oil. And if they've got no oil, they definitely won't have any defense, and they'll lose any war. They won't be able to do nothing. And that's what all these wars, and that's the facts, and that's the truth. That's what's happening. And it's right on your doorsteps. That was planned. The Twin Towers was planned by the American governments because the UN were actually doing peace. They were doing a good job in the Gulf, and to do with Iran and everything, And I mean, even the president of the Gulf, but he's a wicked man. But what can you do? But he's not as bad as Bush, and even Bin Laden. You might not believe it, but he's a good man. He's been blackmailed through the American government to do with a lot of things, and it's all down to the control of the oil. And he was standing in the way. And, what can they do? If anyone's to blame for its terrorists, it's the American government. You know, Bush and his government, and it's gone on for too long. And its power, because they're frightened of actually having no defence against their country. And there's the facts. And all you people want to do whatever possible. Even John Lennon even fighting the war, even there was a different type of thing in Vietnam, but basically it wasn't for oil, but there could have been something around there down in their mind, but it wasn't oil anyway. You know, but look at the mess they made of it. And this Gulf is going to go on, it's even worse than Vietnam. World War III. Well, there's a big possibility. I'm not trying to frighten everybody, but basically, it's not good. It's really not good. Everyone should get together, every day, every minute, and fight to get Bush out of power. Yeah, and even governors like Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know, he was a good man, and he's not bent, and he wouldn't fit in with the policies of what the White House had. He'd probably get shot like I did, you know. But people can change. The FBI, the CIA, and all these secret services. There's a few bent people in them, but they're not all bent, you know. There's a lot of people out there which can help you people, you know, and go for it. Don't hesitate. This is very important. It's more important. Don't be ignorant about what's going on. I'll be alright. There's no war in this country. I'll be alright. But you won't be alright. I'm just trying to get through to you all. And I really want you to listen to what I'm saying. Everybody, do it. You need to fight the American government. All of you, British, French, everybody. Everybody has to fight them. And these bases all around the world of Americans, I mean, why do you think they put all them all over the place? You know? You know, I mean, one man come to mind, President. You know, he wouldn't agree with bases in England. I can't remember his name. Heath, I think that's a man. And he went against these bases in this country. And what happened? He got slung out of power. Because a lot of people think, and you're absolutely right, money talks. And even with Tony Blair, you know, he's a puppet. The American government's uphold over a lot of countries, and England is one of them. You know, and you shouldn't let it happen. You know, the UN was formed to keep peace in the world after World War One and World War Two, and that's how it should be. And if these countries have problems in the likes of Iran and Iraq, they should leave it to the UN. The Americans are arseholes. They really are. And they don't care about anybody, only themselves. The American governments are arseholes. I'll leave it at that, and I will be back and talk through Charlie again. But you people need to do it. You know, it's a matter of life and death. Goodbye for now. You know, but things might happen. You know, we're only trying to push you just like other people push other people. You know, this is Kennedy, and I am in the spiritual world, and I am working through Charlie, and Charlie can prove it. Goodbye for now. God bless you all, and please listen to what I say, because it's very, very important. Goodbye.